Hello everyone. From today's class, we'll be learning about Python and as well as Python and Selenium. Okay, so Python is a high-level interpreted, interactive, and object-oriented scripting language. Python was developed in early 90s at the National Research Institute of Mathematics and Computer Science in Netherlands. Python is processed at the runtime by the interpreter, so you do not need to compile your program before executing it. Okay. Python is easy to learn, easy to read, easy to maintain. It is portable, it is extendable. Unlike Java, where you have to write a semicolon at the end, curly braces, those things are not required in case of Python. So let's start first with the installation. Go to Google and just type install Python. Go to the first link. Download Python 3.9.4 for Windows. If you are using any other operating system, click on these links respectively. Once your download is successful, click on that, double click on that to install it. I have already installed it, so I'm not going to install it again. All of you can install it. And once it is done, you can just go to your command prompt and type Python. Hit enter. It should show you like this 3.9.4 or whichever is the latest version, and if you have not installed it properly, it will not show you this. So this comes only when the system variables are set. So if your system variables are not set, so what you can do is go to your my computer properties, and yeah, so here you have advanced system settings, right? So go there, go to environment variables. Okay. So if you see here in the Py, this is for Pycharm. So this is for Python. So Python got already added. So if you click on edit, and you see it has added two paths over here. One is from Python 39 scripts. The other one is still Python 39. So if you do not have this added by default, you can add them manually. Okay, so if these are not present, then only you will not see the version in the command prompt. And now this became your editor as well. So if you do not have any editor and you want to write your Python program, you can simply come here and type your first hello world program. So to do that, just to print, and within bracket, then double quotes, just type hello world, hit enter. So it shows the output here. Okay, and if you want to see the error, then you can just type print, and within bracket we can type hello world, and it will say that parenthesis is missing. Okay, so if you see missing parenthesis in call to print, did you mean print hello world? So you can just copy this statement, or you can just type it again, or just press your up arrow key. It will bring up the whatever you have typed earlier. Okay. Now that we have installed Python, we need to have one editor where we can write our code. So again, go to Google and install Pycharm. So there are many other editors available for writing Python program, but we will be learning it in Pycharm. Okay, so just type install Pycharm and go to the first link. In this, we will be taking the free version of Pycharm. So click on this get Pycharm over here on the top, and we do not need any professional one, we just need the open source one. So click on this one, and it will start downloading for you. So once your download completes, go to the folder again and double click to install it. Click on next to continue. And what we need is add it to the path directory. So select that one. You can create a desktop shortcut and we can create .py files. Click on install here and it will start installing. So if you see in the desktop also it has come. It will take some time to complete. So in order to complete the installation, you have to reboot your system. So click on reboot now and click on finish. So now let's open Pycharm and start writing our code in that. Okay. So once you open it, you have to select this checkbox and click on continue. And in this, let's create a new project. And the location, you can change it if you want. Otherwise, just keep it like this. Whatever is by default is there. And click on create. So tip, you can close it. It will take some time to load. Okay, so once your Pycharm opens, it will look as in the black screen. So the background color will be black. If you want to change it to white, you can go to File, Settings, and go to here. You have to select Editor, expand it, and select Color Scheme. And here the scheme is Dracula, so just change it to Classic Light. So now click on Apply and Yes, and click on OK. So if you see here, it has become white in color. If you want to change it back to black, then you can change it to Dracula. Now let's create a new Python file. So every Python code will be written inside a .py file. So whenever we'll be creating a file, like if you right click on the project and click on new file, you can give the name as, suppose let's give it hello.py. Okay, so the extension of the Python file is .py. Okay, so you have to hit enter in order to create it. Hello.py. Hit enter. Okay, so if you see, it has come here. Now we can start writing our code. So we do not need to have any class name or class detail method and all those things. We do not require in case of Python to write any program. You simply write print statement within bracket. You can write hello world, and then you can save it. And now we can run our program. So to run the program, you have to right click and you can just say run hello. Okay, so if you see here, it's printing in the console hello world. In Python, if you want to comment any line, you can just simply give a hash symbol over here and you can say this is a comment. So this will be read as a comment. Okay, and in Python there is, you do not have to create a variable using a data type. You just simply assign a value to a variable name, like for example x equal to 5, and if you want to print this value, you can just simply say print within bracket x. Okay. Now let's run this. See here, hello world and 5 is printing. And to assign a string value, you can just simply say, suppose y equal to John, and just say print y. See, hello world 5 and John. Okay, so this is how you can just create a variable and assign a value to it. As simple as that. You do not need to write any data type in order to create any variable or in order to initialize any variable. You do not need to have any data type. So let's end this session here itself. So, and we will be I'll be creating other tutorials in the coming class, because let's make it short so that you guys can understand it easily. And if you have any question, please put it in the comment so that I'll be able to answer you. So thank you everyone. Have a very nice day.